So go ahead and start talking to them, B. Cause are they on yet?
Yeah, it looks like. Hey guys, welcome back.
Are we? Answer this question for us. Are we sideways or? So I don't see it on her. Talk to them before you lose.
It should orient based on how they got their thing, but I don't know a whole lot about it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Guys, we did our first broadcast last week or live. We talked about married men versus single men in relationships, and we got a lot of feedback. You guys were making comments about Damon, in particular, talking about sex, and so we decided, since most of the comments were related to sex, that we would just kind of expand that a little bit more. So if you guys are new, we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves again. My name is B, and I'm the brother who's been with my wife for 33 years, married 29. And Damon is the brother who's been single for 33 years.
I've been with my love of my life for 54 years, which is myself. So, but yeah, what we're discussing is, B and I had a conversation about being married and having sex with the same woman for every day, 365 days a year. Well, came to my attention, which doesn't make sense to me, that you don't have sex 365 days a year. It's like 3 days a year, Christmas, birthday, and Thanksgiving or something.
Well, so to speak on that, again, I've been with my wife for 33 years. We met when we were 19 years old at Langston University. So just to speak on that, yeah, I've been with her most of my adult life. Almost been with her as long as I've been alive. So I get it. You have to work hard in a marriage to keep desires, to keep things interesting, harder than you would, say, as a single brother who can meet various women on a daily basis. So yes, there's definitely work that goes into a sexual relationship with a married couple that's been married for, an extended amount of time. So yes, it can get routine. So you have to work hard at not making it routine. It can also be scheduled, Monday, Thursday, let's get together Friday. So it does lean itself to being routine. So you have to work at that to make it spontaneous and spice it up, and at the same time working around children and other things. But you have to put work in. But I get what you're saying. How can you
Do y'all do a lot of like role playing? So you just having sex with that same person 3 days a year.
Well,
So no role playing, no weeds.
Right. Well, I'm not doing 3 days a week. You can say that.
What
But
it ain't 365.
so that really will depend on your partner, right? But I don't role play. I don't do any of that. You heard of meat and potatoes? Well, that's how I am with sex. I'll stick with it. But I mean, some couples may choose to role play, spice things up. I don't think there's nothing wrong with role play, but for me, my wife is enough to do it for me in her natural form. I don't need her playing any other desires that I need. She's enough for me.
Right.
So I don't need her to come with a wig or we play robber and all that. I don't need that. And I think that someone who may need that fantasy, yeah, he's probably looking to cheat on you.
I don't know. So, cause I'm looking into this marriage for the rest of my life thing.
Right.
We don't get along as black men. So I don't want to get talked into it, but so far I've been getting talked out of it because all my fears is, I got fears that I got to be with this first is 300, the same woman, and I don't have a problem with being with one woman. But the fact that you're gonna tell me I can't, That's that what gets me. I can't. I have to. So this is what being married in a relationship looks like to me. What if I don't want to do something? What if I don't want to, what if I want to be alone?
Right.
I can't ever be alone. I can't ever be alone. I don't want, it's like right now, I don't want to talk to somebody. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to call you. I just want to be, I want to watch the game tomorrow. I don't want to get interfered with. I don't want to sleep in the bed with nobody. I want to eat what I want to eat. I guess that's selfish, but I can because I'm single. But I have to give all that up if I become married. Or how do I keep that? Because, again, I'm 54 years old. I might want to settle down with one woman forever. How do I be all right with that? Because I don't never hear people say, man, marriage is great. This is the best thing ever. I've never heard that.
Right.
But if you ask me my situation, I'm gonna say my situation is great. It's the best thing ever. I mean, it is great. I love it, man. I get up and I don't have to ask people permission to do nothing. I don't have to tell you. I dated somebody, man. I walked out the house. Where you going? I almost answered because I thought it was my mama talking to me. And I was a kid again.
Right.
I don't know. And having to answer to someone, that's what would be hard to me. I guess you grew up in a marriage and to come in one. So that'd be the thing. To come into a marriage at 54, 55. Now I'm gonna just say how I am. I'm not gonna even take that chance because I don't hear or see anything but misery. I'm not saying you're miserable.
No,
I'm saying
right.
I would be miserable.
I can understand that. And so you spoke on a lot of things, so we'll start to unpack some of them. The first one is, letting someone know where you're going. When you're in a relationship, a committed relationship, that person is going to be concerned about you and just want to know where your whereabouts are, where you going in case something happens. I get what you're saying. So I never really
trust issues.
I never really looked at it as a trust issue because I volunteered my locations and where I was going to be. Hey, I'm going here, but again, she knew my routine. She knew what I had. I'm in education, so I coached. I did various things, so she knew those things. So I didn't ever feel that I had to tell her. I felt she was controlling me, or vice versa. When she goes somewhere, she would just tell me, "Hey, I'm going here. I'm going here." So that was just understood. But I'm kind of agreeing with you, even though I've been married and I've been with her for 33 years. I don't know that I'm a fan or holding up the banner for marriage, or if I will talk to young men about being married. If I was to give any advice about marriage to a young brother, I would say know who you are and know what you want first before you get married. Because if you're growing together like my wife and I did, growing pains are real. So we went through those things and pulled and tugged against each other. But I think had we not been so young when we married and knew who we were and what we wanted, we may not have married each other. Because we just was together for 4 years prior to the marriage.
Hold on, let me
just was moving through that.
We got somebody that said something. She said, Lady Rose. She said, I'm focused on what I'm giving up and not what I'm gaining. Tell me what I'm gaining.
Right. So that's really good. What are you giving up versus what you gaining? And that's a problem, and why single brothers don't want to get married is because a lot of sisters, not all, so we don't want to say all sisters are the same, so we're not ever going to say 100%, but a lot of sisters are not willing to give things up. And so with that attitude, not necessarily a negative attitude, but not giving up, and a brother not wanting to give up, it's just friction.
So that's the question. What am I gaining? What am I gaining? Because
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Fuck it. We're successful men, so we're in or above the 6-figure income. That's what I got to offer. I mean,
Correct.
not just money, but I got a different lifestyle now. Again, like I made the comment, just say Oprah, just say Holly Berry. I don't know how much she makes, but I'm pretty sure she, up there. Even her, what is she bringing to me for me to give up
Right.
my happiness?
Right.
Because I'm more happy being able to do. I can be with one female. That's not an issue. As long as she over there, and then when we come together, it's like the fair. This is what I tell everybody. When I talk to my son's about to get married. I said, man, it's just like the fair or the circus. We got the fair coming to us once a year. You're excited to go to the fair. Man, you can't wait to see the fair. But we also have Bell's, a place called Bell's in Tulsa. Used to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but
I've never been to Bell's. Didn't even know Bell's was there. Because Bell's is always there. But the fair, man, we wait 364 days to go to the fair. But Bell's is there 365 days, period. The fair is there 2 weeks or 1 week, whatever. Bell's is always there. Nobody went to Bell's. Did you ever go to Bell's?
no,
No.
but remember,
Everybody went to. Did you ever take your kids to Bell's?
I think Bell's was closed when I
No, it was not. Bell's just now got closed.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought
See,
it was already closed.
that's married. That's a married couple. He didn't even know Bell's was there. The fair, when the fair come to Tulsa? September. We know this. So I tell my sons, that's how to me a relationship is. I want to be when I don't even want to have sex with you every day, because when I have sex with you, man, I want to be horny. I want it to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be just cause she laying there. And if she is laying there, you're gonna have sex with her. If your woman is laying there, you're gonna fuck her. Can I say that on this?
I think you just did.
Well, if your woman is laying there, it's gonna happen, man. You're gonna get everybody get an erection throughout all men. Well, men get an erection throughout the day, and you got what you're attracted to. But it's not gonna be the same as when you're horny. It's not. It's two different sets. You gonna, boy, that every other day or every 2 days, you boy, versus every day. That's when you get into a routine. She gonna turn up, lift the leg up, do this, blah. Every other day, you don't know where you're going, and she don't know where you're coming from, And so, but that's what a marriage is. That's what I'm thinking marriage is. Bells and the fair. So I want to be excited every time I see you naked.
Well, again, so I think that a marriage or a sexual relationship with your wife, it doesn't have to be. Sometimes these things fall into those patterns. So a lot of single brothers, that's the number one thing they always go to is the sex part. Oh man, I heard you get married, you don't have sex. My partner married, he said he don't have sex. That's your partner's fault. That's your friend's fault. Those men, that's their problem. Because if you're communicating with your partner and she knows what it is you want and what you like, and y'all communicated that, then that shouldn't be an issue. Now, again, that's communication. Hey, this is what I like. You know what I like. You know how I like it, and you know when I like it. So that's communication. And another thing that brothers do wrong in a marriage, to me, is they ask for sex. Boys ask mothers for things, and that's another turnoff from a single brother looking to get married. Is that men? If there's any men on this platform, and sisters, you can agree. First of all, if you're asking, you're giving her the sexual power in the relationship. And that's why she can tell you no or not tonight, is because you're asking. I'm not asking for nothing that's mine. You said, I do and I will at the wedding. So that settled all that. So when I'm ready, you ready. I'll get you ready. So we're not asking. So that's part of the problem, is that when you start to do that, again, you give sexual power to her. And if she has it, she can dictate when and where and how often. Don't give that. A marriage is a team sport. Sometimes I'm going to be MVP, and sometimes she might be MVP, but we're not giving powers away. So many men, they give their powers away when they, can we, will you, can I, will you do this, can. It's a no-no.
And those kind of guys, that's another conversation we're having. Those are the beta male guys. You asking, because I'm, and that's the problem. I have two problems with me asking a woman and then a woman telling me no, right? So, again, I'm spoiled, whatever the case may be. So, I don't want to, because if you tell me no, you just said no. If I'm hungry in the open refrigerator, ain't nothing in it, I'm not going to starve.
That's right.
I'm going to go to Wendy's. McDonald's, I got that option. When you're married, there's nothing in the refrigerator. y'all eating water today, So that, but you hit the point when you said you don't ask.
Yeah, you don't give away sexual power to no one. And so I hope you ladies listen to what he said if you're in a relationship, is that a single man has those options. He can go somewhere else if the refrigerator is empty. A married man can't. So you have to always be open. You have to be 7-11. You can't tell me no. You can't, because you're it. You have to fulfill the fantasies I have. I don't have a side chick for that. I don't have this. It has to be you. So you can't tell me no when I have no other options. So, so married women have to think about that. If you're telling your spouse no, and you're all he has, what do you think he's going to do? If you're constantly saying no, not tonight, maybe tomorrow. Okay. So eventually, those no's he's gonna find somebody that's gonna say yes.
And this is another issue I have, right? So we all had the high school sweetheart, right? And they always bad, If you were worth your weight in gold, you had a bad one in high school. So you marry your high school sweetheart. Now she looks like, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
The gym teacher lady,
The cafeteria lady arms.
Yeah, all that.
You guys know what I'm talking about. The little cafeteria lady. Everybody work cafeteria.
Right. So now she looks like that. Now I married you because we gonna keep it 100. I married you. I was attracted to you. I met you because how you looked. We fell in love because still, the look has a lot to do with it. All right. Now we married because the look has a lot to do with it. And then we're in love. I love you to death. But the sexual part, the looks has a lot to do with it. I'ma still love you at 200 pounds over what I married you at 150. Now you're 250. I love you, I'm guessing. But I am not sexually attracted to you. I'm not sexually attracted to my Tony Brooks, my fullback. He was 250. My tailback. I'm not sexually attracted to somebody, quote, that looks like a running back. I'm 180. I'm not attracted to another 180 person. 185. I'm not attracted to it. I'm attracted to what I would have married at that point. And I was 150 in high school. I done gained 30 pounds. So she 110 in high school. She gained 30. That's 140. I'm cool with that. But 100 pounds, because there's a lot of them walking around here with 100 pounds on them. And we're not sexually attracted to you. And love don't get my dick hard. Love just gets me, I'm going to keep paying these bills. I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to honor my vows. But love does not get my dick hard. So now, that's something I'm giving up. What did I gain? Back to Lady Rose. I'm not gaining anything, right? And a lot of guys, women, don't want to work out with them. Me, I work out. I'm a 5 day. If anybody follow me, I'm a 5 day a week workout guy. Period. No, I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger or whatever. I'm not, I'm not sculptured, but I'm all right. So I'll take an all right female that still look like she resemble that, an older version of that. Not two people standing, two people standing side by side version of that. And I'm not saying nothing against my big women. I'm not saying it because a lot of, I got brothers that, like I said, that loves that. And I got brothers that don't like what I like. What I like is losing, apparently. Everybody like the voluptuous woman. I'm not a voluptuous woman attraction. I'm just not. You know, I love my black women, period. I love my women, period. Black, white, Chinese, Mexican. I'm just not sexually attracted to the real big girl. You know, my man sitting to my right, he is. So, but we don't care what Bilal's interested in. We're saying this. I'm giving that up because a heavy penis is way different from a hard penis. We sisters let y'all know too. We fake it too. We fake it too. We fake a nut too. You know, y'all ain't the only ones out here faking it because we want to get up off of you. Like, I'm tired too. We fake it so, yeah. And we ain't always fully erect, just like y'all ain't always lubricated. Y'all get a heavy over a hard. Ask your husband about that.
So that's a lot to unpack, and as the married man, I'm going to do my best. So in a relationship over time, I'm gonna side with that. Me and my wife, I have 4 children. I have 3 with my wife. So yeah, there was weight gain, the things of nature, and he's right. Love and desire are 2 different emotions. So we have to understand that, especially for a man. Desire is what will get a man an erection, not love. Shit, I love the dog. Shit, I love the song on the radio, the restaurant. That doesn't give me an erection, but I love those things. You know, I love my uncle. I love those things. Don't do it. It's desire that does that. So that's a real issue. After so many years in a relationship, you've seen your spouse naked 1,000 times. So that won't arouse you anymore. You become sensitive to that. You've taken numerous baths together. You undress together. You get dressed together. So you've seen each other naked millions and millions and millions of times. So that doesn't do it anymore. But what does is the desire doesn't go to a physical. The desire for her is more of a mental desire. If you can't transfer the physical to the mental in a marriage, it's just not gonna work. Because the physical, it's gonna change. It has changed. Now, like Damon, I'm a vegan. I'm a slim brother. People who know me, they'll tell you I'm
not vegan. I'm
about 180. I'm 5'10", so proportionate brother. But those things, they're just going to change. I'm not attracted to certain body types either. But because my desires for my wife has gone past physical to mental, I don't like it, but it don't stop nothing. Because she's still mentally who I desire. And so the weight gain, no, I don't like it. But again, it's still, that connection her and I have now, it's past physical, it's mental. And that's 30 years, David. So what you're saying is very valid, and if there's any women who's being offended by that, we're talking, if you're trying to get in the initial relationship or build a relationship, then yes, how you look, and that's important in the beginning. Until you're able to transcend physical, until you're able to do that, yeah, you might want to make sure you look a certain way.
I guess this is a question to me. How do men fake it? I can't. That's how we fake it. Okay, and that's why you in Wendy's drive-through, because you in the looks. Okay, she might be up there. Erling, I am in the looks. You know, and you are too.
Yes, we all are. Let's be honest.
I guarantee you, you have a type. I guarantee you have a type.
Economic type, body type, height.
You have specifications. What you sit back and fantasize about, unless you're from somewhere else, another planet. You sit back and fantasize about that man on the basketball court, that guy on the football field. You fantasize. You sit back and you're like, boy, he's sexy, he that. So you are into looks too. You just can't get him. And why can't you get him? I can get who I want. And I'm not saying because of my looks. I can get who I want because I'm gonna go after who I want, and hopefully I'm what she wants. And I got the confidence to go after who I want. For you to tell me, and I'm not jumping on you, that's why I'm in Wendy's, because I'm in the looks. I had a conversation with a guy. I was showing him my children send pictures. I was incarcerated. My children were sending pictures. Well, on their pictures, this was a graduation picture, and my children's mothers, plural, were there from, because my children, they kind of the same age, so they all grew up together. So their mothers know all my baby mamas know all my children, and their stepmamas to them or whatever. And so there was a graduation. So the guy was looking at the picture. He said, "Who was that? Who was that?" That's my baby. That's her mama. That's my children's baby mama. So he said, "So you ain't got a baby? You ain't got an ugly baby mama?" Well, not on this picture, but but I said, I'm like, "What you mean I don't have an ugly?" I said, I don't. You're not forced to. I mean, let me see how I'm gonna say this. I'm sexual with who I want to be with. I'm not sexual who I can't. I'm sexual who I want to have sex with. Not, okay, but what's left? I'm the person at the club, if nothing that I want, then there's nothing I want. I'm not going to get her just because, okay, well, she's left. Or that's all I can get. No, I'm not going to settle until I get what I want, right? And so, yeah, because if you're not into looks, then you're lying to yourself, because there's no way you're gonna walk up to somebody and say, "Oh, you don't know, whoever you with now or was with, you didn't know he had a good personality when you seen him originally, or you didn't know his income, you didn't know anything about this guy other than how that guy looked. So you seen that guy and you said, man, my coochie's throbbing based on how he looked, and we know that happens too. I have 21 female cousins in my age range. So I know what y'all go through. I know all the secrets. Well, a lot of them. I know the secrets. So I know y'all coochie thrive, and I know y'all get moist when y'all see somebody. And I know he can get it. He can get it day one. But y'all play the game, which is fine. You don't want to be, considered what they consider that. So for you to say, because I'm in the looks, we all are.
I'm in the looks too.
Yeah, we all are.
So I don't want to send a false impression, because I did state that I was not happy that my wife had gained weight over the years. It didn't thrill me. But yes, I'm in the looks as well. Again, we all are. So I think we're missing the point, right? If we're talking about a single brother versus a married brother, and the single brother brought up weight being an issue, and if you're not a married woman, and if you is, as a married brother brought up also, I was not happy with that. That was not what I wanted to see my queen look like. That's not what I signed up for as well. So that bothered me. So I think that we're fooling ourselves if we don't address that and say that you have to, the same way you got the brother, you want to try as close as possible to maintain that. Now, he said a 30-point weight gain here and there. I think everybody accept a 10 and 20, but we talking 40, 50. No one wants that. Because like he said, again, love and desire are two separate emotions. We all can be honest and say we looked at somebody like, oh my goodness, woo, that's desire. That's that. You don't love that, bro. You just met him, right? But it was something about that person that aroused you sexually, made you say, hey, he can get it. You don't love him, but you'll be willing to give yourself to him, because sex, lust, desire is different from love. So again, I don't want to paint a picture that it's okay for someone to get up to, and that may be okay for other men, because I don't speak for all black men. I'm just representing the married men in this debate. But no man, trust me, wants to see his woman get out of his desire zone, if you will. Okay, you want to stay in that zone, ladies. Listen to your mate. If he's telling you, and you're getting too big, if he's saying, hey, listen to that, he's telling you that you're getting out of his desired zone. And if you get out the zone, you could be opening yourself up for that man.
Super Boss is asking me, what are we talking about? Okay, well, this is what we're talking about, Super Boss. We're talking about sex in a 30-year marriage versus sex in a single life, which we know is completely different. So I'm asking this, who is this? I can't really see. Please stay single. You're too shallow.
So
I'm shallow. I'm too shallow for my years. No, I know what I want, and I know what I won't accept. That's not being. So me being, I get this all the time in my family and amongst my female friends. I get attacked because I know what I want, and I'm not settling. I refuse to. I know what I want. Just like you're not gonna be. Nobody's gonna be with a bum. I'm just gonna use that term. Nobody's gonna be with a bum. You're not gonna, because they own the street corners all day, and you're not with them. So nobody's, and I'm going to that extreme, because that's what it is to me. I'm not gonna be with anybody that I'm not gonna. First of all, that's not gonna make. How am I being shallow because I don't want to be with somebody that don't care about their appearance? How am I being shallow because I'm a man and I want to have sex, and I want to have sex when I want to have sex? Why am I shallow? Why is the woman shallow? Because she feel like I'm in a relationship now. Oh, I'm gonna blow up, or
not have sex,
or I don't want to have sex. But you're not shallow being the woman, but you can do that. You can even say what type of man you want. But the second I say what type of woman I want, I'm shallow. Because you saying you don't want a shallow man. Dude, that's the same thing as me saying, I used to tell my mother, and she's passed away. Tell my mother and grandmother, they passed away. My whole family tell you this. I used to always say, I'm a married stripper. And why I'm a married stripper? I was serious because growing up, I was a youngster. When I finally got the opportunity to go, the first thing I did was went in the strip bar. I had to go in there. And I came out saying, the next person I marry is gonna be a stripper. Because I like how everybody looks.
He's in desire, baby.
Period. So I can make this work. Now, in my young mind, I was saying, oh, I can make her be, I can take this body and make her be, this, that, and the other. Now here's great. I dated a stripper. She was a cold stripper. But now today, she is this big, right? Literally. But she's some principal somewhere at some college, some high school, right? So she still turned out to be successful just because she was a stripper. Didn't mean anything. Had a great body, but now, we were in college, 21 years old. Now we're 54 years old. We didn't recognize her, right? Run into her all the time. I daps her. Best. I got Polaroid. I wish I had pictures still.
I think for us.
So no, I'm not shallow. I know what I want, just like you know what you want, and you're settling. I'm not. When you go buy a car, you get what you can afford, and now to translate that to relationship, you get what you want. I'm not gonna say, okay, well, shit. I work out 5 days a week, so I can hopefully what I desires me. Period. I brush my teeth, comb my hair, take bath, hopefully for what I desire, because I want them to desire me. I ain't walking around, I'm gonna gain weight just because, and I'm gonna get, and because I got over 6-figure income, and I'm gonna get whoever. No, that ain't how that works. So I'm not shallow for wanting what I want. You want what you want, but you gonna settle, because looks is everything. Talking about looks ain't everything. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. It ain't just saying looks is everything. If you're with somebody you're not attracted to, you settle. You gave up. I'm not giving up. No, I'm sorry for fussing whoever you were.
I don't think marriage necessarily is not a sin.
Looks. I didn't say that. But do we need to put your wife's picture up here?
No.
Now, so, don't let him fool y'all. His wife, His wife is my first cousin.
I'm not trying to fool anybody, but what I'm saying
She's
is that,
beautiful.
is that
I got some stories about. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you this right quick. We're talking about. This is a great one. We're talking about. He and I walking one day, and there was a young lady in the mall. Hair was all over her head. This brother pro-black, pro-blackity black. Her
pro-culture.
Her all over her head. All I said was, why she got her like that? Why didn't she comb her hair? He attacked me. Man, that's our culture. That's how. Why do she need to comb? He don't get irate. I'm just doing this version here. She don't need to comb her hair. Blah blah all this and other. Then he said this to me. My wife is all natural. She ain't never had a perm. His wife hers looks like a Mexican hair. Of course, they get perms for the hair to look like that. So his argument, I'm looking. That's not a good argument. And what he just said, his wife is beautiful. So he don't even know. So he didn't settle either. And looks doesn't mean anything in your heart. Yeah, I didn't say. Now if I'm looks doesn't mean, who is this? I can't see. I'm sorry, Kimber. Looks does mean everything. Again, you're not gonna walk up to the funniest looking person.
Yeah.
You're not. Now, if she turned funny looking face wise because she got old, yeah. But she can't turn funny looking and get fat. Or I can't turn funny looking and get fat. Because you're looking at me, somebody called me handsome. Like this. Now, if I go gain 50 pounds, go gain 50 pounds, come back and whatever, you're not going to say, oh, you're handsome. You're not going to say that. If all my teeth fell out, you're not going to say you have a beautiful smile. You're not going to say that. So don't get on here and be saying, looks not everything. Yes, they are. Don't get on, I'm shallow because I don't want a snag or two, thinned out, skinny, crackhead. Yeah. Because if that was the case, you would be with one. They all over the place. You're not, I guarantee you. Unless, I just get this argument all the time. I used to tell my mother still gaining weight. And I stayed on my whole family weight because you don't have to gain weight. You're doing that because you're lazy. So my mother still gaining weight. She went from being very petite because she got sick and she was on steroids. The medication was taking steroids. So she blew up. So I'm saying, but you don't have, she blamed it on the medication. No, we gonna walk. Mama, come on, we got a treadmill. She uses it as a closet.
I think that's a good question. We're gonna address that.
We can address it right now. Yeah, men are visual. Go address it. Men are visual. Have those baby mamas.
She's asking you, what do you want? Because for me, I can define because I have it, right? So like he said, I'm attracted to natural women. Give me a little eyeliner, lip gloss, I'm good. No weave, natural hair, everything natural, no makeup, no nothing. Because I want to kiss you and hug you when I want to. I don't want to get nothing on my lips. I don't want to get nothing on my outfit. So I like natural. So that's what I'm attracted to. So I want a woman who's natural. That's what I want. I don't want weaves. I don't want lipstick. I don't want this here. I don't want that. I want the true how you look when you wake up. That's what I want. I desire that. I'm attracted to those type of women who are 100% natural. I want a cooperative woman. Well, obviously I'm married. To be cooperative, right? I want a supporting woman. I don't want to come home and be challenged, but I want to come home and grow in love and collaborate to building wealth and success and raising children. So I do know what I want.
You're a caveman, because they got to be talking to you.
But we're thinking that brothers who are single don't know what they want. It's just that maybe a single brother is taking his time finding that, right?
This lady asked, I can't see, so I can only read the big. Y'all need to start typing in bigger font.
16 font.
Yeah. See, he was not married for better or worse. He is marrying for better. Absolutely right.
I think that
You are absolutely
I'm
right.
going to support that too, right? I'm going to be honest, sister. I hope I didn't lose some support, but I got to keep it real. I met her.
Be full more.
I'm married for better. Quick story. At the time, me and my wife were getting together, I was kind of in a relationship. But this person didn't have the resources, assets, and couldn't support me. So, sorry, better. Everybody wants to be upgraded. Yeah.
Man, they gonna
so
say-
I married and got involved for better. That's just the truth, ladies. Let's just be honest. That was important. So, I think we should always consider the better.
40.
So, okay, I'm not gonna comment Cookie calling me a caveman.
But Cookie, if
I wish
if
you could
would,
explain.
what makes him? So let's talk about that.
That's cooking with Rosie. Cooking with Rosie. Why am I a caveman?
Exactly. I would want to know that.
I'll call in. Push the button and join in and ask that question. Ask me that question. Tell me how I'm a caveman. Come on, Cookie. I'm gonna get you on her. I'm gonna call you. Okay, there we go. I'm following you, Cookie. Tell me why I'm a caveman. Come on. We'll come back now. Sir, you are already with your you won't. Okay, I don't know what that means. Exactly, that's natural beauty. Okay. Not the jury.
What they say?
So I call me Jerry Addy.
That's crazy.
I have more people approaching me, and I have men saying, "Don't go to the other side. You too pretty." All right. Hold on. I've seen lesbian relationships too. Now you got real players over there. So go on over there if you want.
Oh, she's talking about she's going to be a lesbian or join lesbian.
She just made a blank comment. I have more females approaching me. Everyone marries.
She has more females. Well, if whoever commented and they're saying I have more females accompanying me, that's the vibe you're giving out.
She said we just come out of Bible class. Now this brother right here is a professional. This is how he looks.
What did they say?
Did we just come out of Bible class because you? This is how he looks.
No, I don't believe in Jesus. I'm sorry. So
Well,
I'm
no,
the
they-
last one coming out of the
They're
Bible.
saying because how you dress. This how he
Right.
in the morning go to. This how he gonna dress all day long. This is just. But he's a professional. He's a educator. So this how he looks.
So in my line of work, I believe it's very important for young black men.
Hold on, stop.
Whatever.
We're both straight.
Oh, I don't have to defend that because, again, this is what we're discussing. It has nothing to do about that. Someone mentioned my dress. I work with young black men. I've been in education for 26 years, and I believe it's important for young black men to see alternatives, see how it should be and how it could be. So every day, I make sure I look professional for these young brothers so they can see how that looks. I've dedicated
Okay.
myself to that.
He Muslim, so no, he don't believe. I ain't in that. Yeah, and everybody don't have to believe in what you believe in. See, there are different religions. So,
But since we're talking religion, because
Yeah,
my
we're not.
wife and I are not of the same religion, and we've been together 33 years, married 29. So
right.
you know that has that equally yoked and things of this nature. No, marriage is hard work. If you're of the same religion or not. So being a Muslim and my wife not, it added burdens and obstacles that we had to overcome, and we just had to work harder at that. But yes, so just speaking on again commitment in marriage. So my wife and I are not of the same faith. We just
Right.
respond to some of the questions.
Yeah, I wanted the lady to come back and tell me how I am a caveman because I get the image of the caveman grabbing the lady by the head, dragging her through the cave. I get that, right? But that's not what we're saying. That's not what I'm not. Now, one time have I said, come cook, come clean. I know I have a cleaner. I have a cooker. I have a wash my clothes. No, so not one time I have to do, you know something? I can do everything for myself. You know how women tell you, oh, I don't need a man, I can fuck myself. Well, I can't. So I need a woman. But I can clean myself. I can feed myself. I can entertain myself, but I cannot sex myself. Y'all got that game and gone. right? There's nothing comparable to a vagina. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing comparable to it. So now I got that y'all got the toys and all that, but I don't know. That might be comparable to a penis. So I need, not that I won't, I need a woman for that. Again, so I'm not walking around saying I don't need a woman or me, Jane. I'm not walking around saying, I'm not beating on my chest. I'm saying if I'm gonna be locked in with one person for the rest of my life, it has to be a certain person. And somebody commented and said that the right one to come along and rock my world. It ain't all about sex. I had a young lady tell me, I just need your penis. I can make myself come. Just put it in me. Please do, ma'am. Then I get to get my turn, right? So it's not about getting my world rocked, right? It's about what's human nature, an orgasm. And we need to stop faking like that ain't what the end purpose is. Stop faking. That's all it's about. An orgasm. I don't care how quick you get it. You know. Now, of course, I got to get the woman an orgasm because I got to keep her coming back. So I'm gonna just keep it $1. That's the only reason you're gonna get an orgasm from me because I want you to come back. I want you to come. I need you to come back. So you're gonna get an orgasm because I need you to come back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. Still, you have. How she said something about the caveman thing yet? So you're looking for a show wife? What? So you saying only ugly women are professional? If I'm looking for a show wife, there's beautiful women that take care of themselves that are very professional. I know a gang of them.
Okay, so
his wife is beautiful and very professional. Take care of herself. Take care of her.
So here's where I think we're getting off. We were talking about the difference between married man, single man, why a single man would not want to get married. So we're trying to address those differences and maybe find solutions to that and help, answer some questions. Show wife, this kind of wife, that's not convincing. That's not going to move the needle, right? So if it's sisters out there that want to get married, here's a single brother who's telling you, whether you want to hear it or not, or agree or disagree, telling you his fears. I shouldn't say fears, but his
fears.
Okay, of why he doesn't want to make a commitment. Now he's not alone. He underestimated his wealth. This brother's more than 6 figures. So here's a top earner saying, "This is why I don't." So I think we should listen to what he's saying, especially if you're out there and you're trying to get involved, and you're trying to get married, to see what a single brother has to say. And we can and a married man, we can say yes, nay, no, it doesn't have to be like that. But I think we're not going to push the conversation if we're Neanderthals or this and that. I think you ladies should listen to what a successful man has to say about marriage, his misconceptions, because you may be involved in a relationship and this may be why your man has not asked you to marry him for some of these same fears. So I think instead of attacking, we can learn why brothers are fearful and don't want to get married.
And I don't feel attacked. So keep your same energy. I'm not feeling attacked. I just don't understand. I've been attacked since kindergarten. Like, remember I said I'm the only boy. I got 20-some female cousins. I'm used to getting attacked by women for the way I think, right, and what I say. But I see what they do. I see what they do, right? I see the other side, what they do. So women are hypocrite and you're arrogant, right? You want me to still want you 100 pounds over from when I met you. That's arrogant. That's ridiculous.
Because I posed that same question to my wife. We have a friend. He let himself go pretty bad. And my wife has made a comment like, wow, he's got big. And so I said, would you let me get like that? She said, shoot, no. So that does go both ways. So we can't just say that image is only viewed through a men's lens. Women view image and body shape just as much as men.
Yeah. So somebody said his name is B. You can give the real name you want to. I'm Damon D. Just call me D. Damon.
My name is Bilal. I go by D because people just chop up my name.
And she asked because she want to address us, don't just
I got you.
who she talking to.
Thank you. My name is Bilal.
So,
but let's
you were
back
calling
up.
him.
Let's back up real quick because that's another thing. Two professional brothers, and then the first comment is that gay. I don't think gay is a negative comment, but why all the time if you see a different image,
We petty and shallow.
then why does that have to be something else?
And y'all got ED. What? Because what?
What are you basing that on?
They're basing that on because I said I don't want a fat woman. You saying you don't want a fat woman, so she felt that we're attacking her.
Right.
So she feel like she needs to attack us back.
Well,
I don't.
Well, again,
I'm gonna do like I did one
So
time.
to say-
I don't know what ED mean. I don't have ED.
but I'm just stating what I don't desire. I don't speak for all black men on the planet.
Right.
I don't speak for all men on the planet.
So Allie Payne. Yeah, Allie Payne. You don't be upset because I don't want to. You don't want to. He 5'10", I'm 5'9". You know what I'm saying? You might want a 6'2". You might want a white boy. You might want to. Don't want a beard. So don't. But when women know that there are men who don't desire just women because they have a vagina. No, we don't desire all women just because we don't desire all vaginas. Let's say that. No, we have this brother. Well, he don't, but I have options. I don't have to be with you because you. I don't wake up at 4:30 in the morning to be in the gym to work out to be with a fat woman. And I'm not talking about just a big, because you got big, Megan Stallions and them all them out there. I'm not talking about that. What's the one name that Lizzo? I don't know her. She don't know me. But no, never and ever. But Izzo's a big woman, and Megan. I could do a Megan Thee Stallion. I can't do a Izzo. Lizzo, I'm sorry, I can't do a Lizzo. But this is the thing. Don't be upset with me because I don't want to do it to Lizzo. I wouldn't even approach. She could. I'm not gonna know what her personality is like. I'm not gonna know what she's worth. I'm not gonna know what her education is because I'm not gonna approach her. I'm not, and she's not gonna approach me. She probably need a 7-foot tall brother.
So let's speak on that.
And I'm okay with that.
Let's speak on that from a married man perspective, right?
Y'all both petty and shallow.
Okay, so again, I think that
I don't want her either. Look, I'm going back.
if that's what you desire, then that's fine.
Hold on.
All we're saying is that if that's not what you desire, so if you're in a committed relationship, you're in a marriage, and you're communicating these things with your spouse, and clear communication, you're letting her know, she's letting you know what's acceptable, what's not. If you're getting too big, if you're not, women have a way of coming to a man in a different way. They'll approach him with health. I'm concerned with your health. Remember what the doctor said. Don't get that twisted. That's her way of saying, bro, you're getting too big. She's just doing it in a different way. She's doing it in a way that only women can do, right? Where a brother, hey, girl, you getting big, girl, you need to lose weight. We're not as tactful as a woman would be. But that's the same thing. If a woman is whispering to a man and she's changing to a health issue, she's pretty much saying the same thing. Again, we're simply, a single man and a married man is simply saying that, yes, staying in a certain size or shape that your husband desires you to be, that's good for the marriage. That's not putting any other woman down. That's just saying if you communicated with your spouse and you let your spouse know and y'all working together for the goal, then that's communication. That's what marriage is all about.
Elevate the conversation to talk about substance. This sounds like a conversation for small men. I almost couldn't get that out. Now check this out. Substance doesn't matter if she don't look right.
Well, see, and I think that's the
Why are you not understanding that?
Right, exactly. I think for whatever reason, defense versus internalizing.
Hold on, single. So I know I'm talking to single mothers matter.
Absolutely.
I would not. I'm not. That's her lane. That's who said. Elevate the conversation to talk about substance. This sounds like conversation for small men. Okay.
Well, we're responding. So if this is, we're responding to what is
No.
being posted.
No. This conversation is about what keeping it 100. It's about looks. Period. We don't care about substance. I don't care about Lizzo's substance.
Right. If you
I
keep
don't.
it past the looks.
You got to get, if a woman I'm not attracted, if a man that you're not attracted to walk into a room, you don't care about the substance. You don't care. You're not going to meet him. I just said
You're not
that.
gonna talk to him. You're not going to interact with them.
Now, but see, you're not understanding this. You're thinking I've never said she could be. Well, I don't want to offend nobody. If I'm a married woman, I just said she got to be on my level, right? And that's spiritually. That's every mind, body, and soul, right? So that includes substance. I'm not gonna marry a bum. I said that. If you want a bum, they're out there. That's substance. I don't want a bum. I don't want a bum female. So not only do she has to look good, she got to be about something. That's substance. So we're talking about the initial contact, looks.
You don't know what his net worth is. You don't know nothing about him.
And we're talking about subtaining that. You got to continue to look like that. You can't switch it up now. You can't bait and switch me. No, I'm gonna come in. This is forever. Being married forever. Why would I marry a woman that looks like, we don't say Halle Berry? Why would I marry a woman that looks like Halle Berry and end up looking like Oprah Winfrey? I'm not gonna do that. I'm out of here. So why waste my time? Oprah Winfrey got substance and Halle Berry got substance. But if she end up looking like, I guarantee you why she don't look like Oprah Winfrey? And why did Oprah Winfrey try to lose all that weight? Because she wanted to look a certain way. Period.
Yeah, her money made us.
And then her money said,
Right. So I can buy what I want.
I'm going to eat all the hamburgers because she looks like that because, anyway, DNA. Don't have nothing to do with DNA. It got something to do with Wendy.
But so the women that are listening, that are clearly listening.
No,
I
he's married to a black woman, and I've never in my life slept with a white woman.
Yes.
Ever.
I'm married to a black woman, 29 years. We've been together 33 if you just joined. Happily married.
They talking about what about change due to illness? What?
What about what?
Change due to illness. See, come on.
Oh, well, listen. So listen again. There's a zone, and we're just trying to share this with you women, and this is where I side with the single brother. If you
Not married, brother. Let's do that. Because they get offended because I'm saying
because
I'm not married.
There's a zone, right? And so, yes, of course, sickness out. Man, I don't even want to think about my wife being sick. You guys
Put me in a nursing home if I get sick.
You guys have to understand that 33 years, we were 19 years old when we met, and we've been together ever since. So I don't even want to imagine my wife being sick. But if my wife was to be sick, there's nothing that I wouldn't try to do with all my power to support, aid, and be there for her. That goes without saying. So I don't even want to think that way. But she's not sick. And I want her to stay in this zone that keeps me and her. This is what I like. This is a zone. Now, we're just being honest, right? Again, if you start not to being desirable to your husband, not to be desirable to who you're with, then you're opening yourself up for something that you may or may not want to happen. That's all we're getting at. And again, you're taking offense to two real men saying that size and weight does matter. It's not the end all be all, but it does matter.
Go ahead and talk to him.
Oh, well, most of the comments are geared to you. So, again, when we first started this, because we spoke on this Saturday.
The lady asked me what I look like. I'm you know.
All right, going once, going twice. So
No, she's saying, am I in shape?
yeah,
Stand up, man. I don't know what she's talking about.
I'm not gonna stand up because I'm not looking for you to endorse me. I'm talking whoever said that. My wife is my endorser. My wife tells me every day that I'm handsome. My wife tells me that, so I don't need another woman to tell me that. My wife tells me, and she tells me enough that I feel armor up, that I don't have to stand up and show you, but when I get home, I'm gonna show her.
So I'm hostile, right? That's what they say. I'm hostile. You know, like I said, and I probably am because you're not understanding what the point we're trying to make, right? So you're right. I'm 54. I got a nice dad body, but I'm not saying I don't. But this is what I'm getting at. I'm glad you said that. I got a nice dad body. I don't have a nice 600 pound. I'm 185 pounds. You know. Period. Go to my page. I mean, you're on my page. Here, go look at I'm on here in swimming trunks. You can see me.
I think the fact that we spent so much time on this particular topic means it does matter. Again, size and things of this nature. So that's just something we just need to consider. If you're in a relationship, I'm just going to kind of wrap this segment up with this. If you're in a relationship, just communicate and listen to your partner. If size and things of that nature starts to bother them, and you as well, communicate that with them. If this is one of the things that a single man saying is one of his deterrents as to why he's not willing to marry, is because the old adage is once a woman gets married, she lets herself go, she doesn't have sex anymore, she's this, she's that. Those things are, if those are the things that's keeping brothers from marrying sisters, then we need to address those things, right? We need to at least have open and honest conversations about that. That's what we're getting at. So if a single man is saying, hey, listen, size matters, and a married man, 29 years, been with my wife for 33, is saying, yeah, when my wife got a certain size, it did bother me. We had those conversations. Listen, ladies, don't get offensive. Listen to that. Listen to what your man is saying. So many times we want to dismiss that, but listen to what he's saying. Vice versa, a man should listen to what his woman, his partner is saying. But listen. So a single man is saying, hey, size matters. A married man says, it bothered me, but I connect with my wife on a mental level. So to say it bothered me, it didn't stop me, because my connection with her is more mental than it is physical, because we just been together so long.
I don't see how I'm unbelievable. But anyway, hey, what we got?
That should be the goal. We want mental connection. Because on this last segment, so we were here again Saturday, someone says, they asked me, do you love your wife? I was like, what kind of question is that, right? I'm representing the married opinion. I've been with her for 33 years. Something is keeping me there. But even with that question, I pondered for a minute. I couldn't answer it a straight yes or no. I really thought about it. And it befuddled me. And so the best thing I could say for do I love my wife is we've transcended that. I hunger for my wife. It's past love. It's if you're not here or there, I'm feeling some kind of way. So, no, love, that's high school stuff, first met you stuff. This right here. So when I was asked that, I was like, I had to think, dude, love is too small. Doesn't define what I have with her. It's greater than that. And that's the point of what we're talking about. I would like for every woman to experience that. I would like for every sister deserves a good man who is mentally into her and not just physically.
And again, all I'm saying is, all of that is important to me, for me to get married. What I want, that's what I want. I want a woman that, my definition of beauty. So, My definition of beauty is my definition of beauty. I got partners whose definition of beauty is completely opposite of mine. But we've been on here for an hour now, so sorry to upset women with the truth, with the truth.
With our truth as a married man.
And I'm not downing women because of the weight. I'm none of that. I'm saying me, question asked to me. But anyway, that's what I want. Somebody asked me on there, what do I want? Well, that's what I want. All right, and that's what I deal with. That's what I deal with. It has nothing to do with money. I mean, I wish the world would go to that. Everybody does. Wish the world would go to that. But anyway, I don't know. That's just me. Don't run off. We appreciate you being here, having this conversation with us, and you know, he's not trying to convince me, and I'm not trying to convince him. I'm just saying my fears of getting married, and he's just telling me why there shouldn't be. You know, there's not really. I don't know.
And more so how we can address how you sisters can learn from these fears. But hey, thank you guys. Thank you for sharing this hour with us. Hopefully you guys gained some insight. Again, my name is Belial.
And I'm the old guy.
I'm married.
And I'm not.
Thank you very much.
Man, y'all legit, dude.
Yeah, it's these chicks. What's going on? So you know what?
Yeah,